Hello everybody, Magic Bud the Hedgehog here, and we are finally at the moment that I have announced on Discord and on my channel a long time ago and on my WhatsApp group. It's finally time for the first ever Q&A for this channel. I have asked on both WhatsApp and Discord to send me your, well, let's just say, questions, and we're gonna get straight into it. Now, of course, I said you can do it with anything to do with myself, myself's like origin story, or anything to do with the channel, or actually anything to, well, anything you want to ask me. So we're gonna start off with WhatsApp questions. Now you won't be able to see these because I have to use my mum's phone because mine's actually broke. So here now, I think if you don't remember, of course, Bobby Buster from the first Fortnite episode. He of course could only do WhatsApp, so he has sent me a few questions here, and I think it's more to do with, of course, the gaming ones, with some of the games, and myself. So the first one. The first one actually made me laugh a bit, including, quite a dark start to this Q&A. When will you die? Well, that was quite a hard one. That was actually a hard one to try and answer, because, of course, guys, like you all remember, in my origin story, in the origin of how I was born, made and all, I was born with Sonic, Shadow, and Super Sonic's powers and DNA and all. And of course with Shadow, I have some of Shadow's abilities, as well, and of course, and then I thought through, which I actually didn't really guess yet, was that I might be able to last a long time. I don't know. I actually don't know how it works. I don't really know. But I feel that with Shadow's powers, I might also have the ability to live as long as Shadow would. So that's the thing. I might be able to live as long as he does. Well, I mean, I'll be able to live a long life, I guess. I don't know. Next question is, will you do face cam soon? Well, of course, as you'll probably remember, I need to, of course, get a I need to, of course, well, I need to set up my camera. Because, one, I need to, of course, show you guys, well, what I look like, what my beautiful hedgehogness looks like. But the thing is, so I need to sort it out. So, yeah. Next question. Could you play Red Dead Redemption 2? Okay, one, I would like to play it. I heard it's a very good game. Two, I don't know if it's on PC. If it's on PlayStation and I found out how to do streams and recordings and I'm allowed to do that, I would. But three, I think it's an 18 game, and my parents are very harsh on that. Well, not very harsh. They're saying that I cannot get 18 games. The only 18 games they have allowed me is Battlefront. Well, sorry, not Battlefront. Sorry, Call of Duty. They've allowed me to do the Call of Duty games because they're fine with that. So yeah, but I think it would be a long time until I start recording 18 games. I might record things like Hitman in the future, but Red Dead Redemption 2 or even 1 will not be being recorded. Yeah. Now, well, this is just, now he put this on a same sentence, but in two different texts. Can you do more F1 and do some Minecraft or Mincecraft, like I say to him every time I'm on the PlayStation doing Minecraft? Okay, can you do, okay, so splitting up for two questions. Number one, can you do more F1? I will be doing more F1, it's just that, I want to split up the types of games I'm doing. So I'm doing like a bit of, like, there's all gonna be like different ones. There's only one's gonna be like, one different one, and then there's gonna be like different games. So there's Cycle, there's gonna be F1. I'm hoping to bring in Fall Guys. I'm hoping, I don't know if that will come onto this channel. I'm hoping, I would love to bring in Fall Guys. But the thing is, I don't really play it that much anymore. But I would play it. I will try and play it on here. To do for recordings. I also do have Fortnite. Also, guys, just say really quickly, I do need to show you guys the cinematic and the and what happened in the live event, because I will not be able to play that anymore because of the new Fortnite update. Because of the latest update, Fortnite of course took it off, so I can't try it out. So I will have to go onto YouTube and find it before I jump into the first proper episode. So yeah, I'll have to search it up. So yes, and then the second one here, and actually final one on WhatsApp. And do some Minecraft. Minecraft is a definite. I would love to do that, but the thing is I think you know what the problem is. The cost. Now, as you'll probably also remember, my dad, of course, says you can have this, you can have that, and he buys the games because I'm trying to, of course, keep my get my money ready for the PS5 or even other stuff. And there was a car alarm. Oh my goodness, my universe is absolute bonkers sometimes. But I would love to get Minecraft. Java Edition will most definitely be one I would love to get. So yes, and that is the end of the WhatsApp questions. But now it's time to move on to the main source of the questions, the Discord server. Now, as you can probably see here, I made one called "Welcome to Ask the Magic Blood, the Hedgehog" bit, and as you can probably see, yeah. So this is very strange, but this is where you can ask me questions for Q&As to do in a few weeks' time. Now, I did say a few weeks' time. That was, of course, on the 14th of the 3rd. And we're now on the 20th of the 3rd. And, of course, I said, please ask Gray about personal things and all that. And here we go. We go to the first one here. What game would you play next? By Super Sans. Now, if you don't know Super Sans, he's, of course, Wolvie as well. I played with him once or twice on Sonic's channel. I think he's even appeared on my videos. I don't know. But I might need to re-record some Among Us videos because, corrupted, I think, including everything got moved, and yeah. But I'll be re-recording stuff because of the new airship map. So yeah. So what game would you play next? Now that is a tricky, hard one. I do have a load of different Steam games, and I've actually been planning to try and have a go at past F1 games, like F1 2012, 13, 14, 15, those old ones. So yeah, I'm planning to do some looking at old F1 games, like back in 2012. I don't want to go into 2010 because I'll have to find a disc, and I don't want to mess around with discs on the computer. So yeah, F1 is one. Sonic Adventure 2, I'll be carrying that on soon. Civilization 6, I'll also try and bring that back, including F1 2019. I'm also going to try and bring that one back as well. I'll only go to the F1 games and Civilization 6 from time to time. Sonic Adventure 2, I'm hoping that I will be going back to more. Now, as you probably know, I'm in the Easter break, and I can't spell break properly. And now we have got into the big damn questions, the big boy questions, the big daddy questions. So here we go. Here's the second question on Discord. What abilities did you gain from Sonic.exe? Now, if you don't remember, a part of Sonic's, as part of the stuff I got from Sonic's DNA, that created me. Let's just say that Sonic.exe was a part of him was in it, but because of course it went into me, it was a part of him. So meaning that Sonic.exe of course exists still in Sonic. However, EXE is now split into two different beings. Now of course EXE is still himself in Sonic. And I don't know how the heck here of course, but after recent events, my universe Sonic has actually got rid of EXE from himself, but EXE is now a separate being. How the EXE inside me is actually a bit different, as this one is actually quite good, but it has still the EXE bits. So he and I can of course, and he and I have now learned how to switch who's in control. Now without me getting a headache and me nearly suffering to death. So yeah, so what abilities do you gain from Sonic.exe? Well, I haven't really focused that much on EXE's powers, but usually, of course, when I have a, like Sonic has his dark form, I have sort of like that, but instead of a dark form, it's an EXE form. So mine's called Magic Blood.exe, but if I get a bit too angry, or if EXE wants to come out, I'd sort of turn into Sonic Blood.exe. So it's basically also but it's basically like Sonic.exe taking control, and yeah, basically yeah. So when I'm in my Magic Blood.exe form, I can of course use all of Sonic.exe's powers. My Sonic powers are doubled. So yeah, my Sonic powers are doubled. Shadow's powers are not doubled because Sonic.exe, I don't think he has any Shadow's powers except for flight and all. Supersonic speed and flight are doubled. So, and including some of the powers from Sonic.exe and Supersonic are near about the same. I think like the beams, so they're near about the same. So that is also doubled. So yeah, there's basically like a double of an energy. However, when I go into my Sonic Blood.exe form, that is when, of course, all the abilities that I usually use are all changed. So when Sonic.exe fully takes over, all of the powers that EXE has in all the games and animations you've all seen, all of those come into, well, you will be able to see them. And yeah, I don't even know if my look changes because I never actually saw when my look changes. So yeah, next question before I get into anything. How strong is Sans? I knew he was gonna ask that because Super Sans or Wolvie. I actually didn't say, guys. If you want me to, I'll call him Sans or Wolvie, but I'm just gonna call him Sans now because yeah, I met him as Wolvie, but I think now he's Sans. How strong is Sans? To be honest, I don't know. I've never played any of the Sans games, but my guess is he's pretty strong. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I've seen animations and he looked pretty strong. How did you meet your friends? I'm sorry, which friends are you on about? I mean the friends on Discord or the friends in my universe, like, I don't know. Let's see, how do I meet my friends? Now, I've met, of course, all the people on Discord, of course, because I've been on, like, 2 different servers a lot of the time. How did I meet my Sonic friends? So, like, Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Knuckles. Well, it was actually it's actually while Eggman was about. So, like, there was a battle. So, there was a battle going on. Sonic and Shadow were both trying to fight. But then Metal Sonic got involved. But later on, Infinite got involved. And I was literally, of course, minding my own business in a city, just literally doing some shopping. And then a massive explosion takes place. Now, of course, I have the ability to, of course, switch forms. So, yeah, I actually can make myself look like my, well, let's just say, twin brother, as you'll probably see. Or, yeah, so, my twin brother, I go out there, and then, of course, yeah, okay, let me just get my sentence straight. So, I go into what looks like, I have my own human form. My twin brother my twin brother, of course, stays in the human world. Away from anything, he doesn't really go into the city. I just go into the city and just does stuff. So I do like shopping when it's my turn. Explosion took place. I go into like a little alleyway. I went into a little alleyway, turned into my main hedgehog form, sped over there, and then I literally just started kicking butt. So what happened was, I've saved Sonic from Metal Sonic, And then what happened next was that Infinite, and that Infinite then knocked out Shadow, and then I came in and said, "Oh, you Infinite, you like Slowfinite or something stupid," because I was rubbish at my puns back then, because I've been watching too many Sonic videos. About Sonic, and then of course me and Infinite had a bit of a go at each other. I of course showed him and demonstrated to him that I have actually got some Supersonic powers, beamed him a few times, and he's like, bye. I think I might have scared him a bit more. I don't know. And then I helped them beat Eggman, and then later on then of course Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Knuckles met up with me one time, and we were literally at the pub, and we're just like talking, chilling, and Sonic and I were just laughing our butts off, saying, we absolutely demolished Eggman and Infinite Metal Sonic, didn't we? And so yeah, it was literally in a battle, I guess, but it took me a very long time to tell Sonic that I have EXE in me. Yeah, so it took me a very, very long time to tell him that. Then I did like a very, very late April Fool's. And then I got this very funny thing here. So this is of course, so if you don't know some of these people are from actually the Too Many Raptors server, which you guys should have a look at, because Too Many Raptors is an absolute brilliant guy. I've watched his videos and he's absolutely brilliant. So, let's have a look at this. Violet says, what is the meaning of life? January. Memes. Violet gasped. What is the meaning of life? Memes. Okay, so empty. Yes, that did make me laugh. That was really funny. Alright. If you would be rich, what would you do with it? Oh, what do I do with the money? That's actually a very good question. I actually don't know what would I do with a lot of money if I was rich? I would possibly I don't know. I would probably. I don't know. Actually, that's a very hard question, to be honest. um. I don't know. I actually don't know. If you'd be rich, what would you do with it? What would I do with the money? I would literally use it to help others. I would either like use it to help others, and including probably get it. I don't know. I'll probably of course use it to buy a PS5. I don't know, I'm just guessing here. Okay, let's go into the next question before I lose my mind. What abilities did you have before EXE became a part of you? Okay, I need to jog my memory a bit. Let's see. Now, my memory was a bit jolted when EXE became a part of me, but it took a very, very long time for him to actually become, like, a part of me, like, you know, so when I was born, I had Sonic's and Shadow's power. When I got to the age of 5, I found out I felt like I had Chaos Emerald power. I had, and yes, but the thing was, when I was younger, I didn't know anything about Sonic. I didn't know anything. Then, of course, when I was at school, of course, the thing was, guys, at the time, I didn't know I was a hedgehog. Yes, I'm stupid, right? So I didn't know I was a hedgehog, because, weirdly, I was born with, in my human form. And then what happened was, when I got to like a certain age, when I was at like my primary school, my first school, I was told about a blue hedgehog called Sonic. I researched it up. Then after some time, I found out, and then of course I found out why I was going near about the same speed as classic Sonic. I had Sonic powers. When I found about Shadow, I tried to use a Chaos Spear one time. and blew a hole in the wall. And I was laughing my head off. And I was like, what the But I didn't actually say it because I didn't know bad language at the time. I was like, I was able to make a spear out of my hand. How incredible! How incredible! And so yeah, I was literally just freaking out at the time. So yeah, and then when I got a bit older, I think it was like only like 1 or 2 years. I then found out. Then I was able to like do a beam or something, like a supersonic beam, or maybe even I can't remember what I did. I think what happened was I floated. I remember. Let me just remember something. Okay, I'm trying to remember. When I was like younger, I was like up to the age of like 8 or 9. I was in my bed, and then later on, then way early in the morning, I found myself floating, and I was like, "What?"
Shouting again.
How I'm recording?
This is what we can hear you downstairs.
Ow!
Edit that out.
I don't know how to edit. Don't worry, this is probably gonna be one of the bits where everyone just laughs their butt off or something. But ow! So I was just getting a bit told off because I was being a bit loud. Because remember, guys, I'm sharing this house with my parents. So, oopsie. And flipping heck. Wait a minute. Please tell me. Where's? I'm so sorry, guys. Wait a minute. This is so embarrassing. Literally, it's so embarrassing. Let me just check. Does my dad have his phone? Oh, wait, I'll do that in a sec. I'm just gonna quickly answer this question, then I'll run, and then I'll come back. I'm just gonna leave the recording running, because, yeah. But, let's see. I'm trying to think. So, yeah, I found out EXE was in me when I was, like, 10 or 11. Like, 10 to 12 years old. I suddenly felt a really weird thing, and then when I was sleeping, I was like, where am I? Because, of course, I was in this really weird white-looking place. And then I thought, wait, I was asleep, so why would I be somewhere else? And then I saw a really weird-looking hedgehog. And actually, I thought, oh, is that Sonic? Because by then, because this was actually before I met Sonic and Shadow and the others. This is way before that. But, yeah, it was quite freaky. I went up to him and I said, hello, Sonic, is that you? And then he just turned around and said, oh, hello, I've been a part of you since you were born. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, I was a bit freaked out. EXE was also a tiny bit freaked out when I said to him I was a human, and then he said, well, actually, you were born a human. However, you're actually a hedgehog. Your main form was actually a hedgehog, but because, of course, you came. But the thing was, it was so confusing, and actually, I'm still confused to this day about it. Mostly because it said that once the battle took place, and once, like, Charlotte killed Nazo, DNA of Sonic, Shadow, Supersonic, and EXE and Sonic went to find someone who was, of course, just about to be, well, who was about to, of course, get a baby. And before you knew it, it went straight to my mum, and then it forced her to get me early. So, yeah. So, yeah, so that battle sort of made me be a bit earlier. That's a bit freaky, isn't it? Let's see here. So, yeah. Okay, next question, please, before I get a bit freaked out. Because I'll go and ask him in a minute. Why do people exist? Why do people exist? This was a helping hand by Violet. Very big smiley face. Well, I was gonna say, very quick shout out to Violet for helping MC with this question. And going the one earlier. Why do people exist? Uh, why do I need to think this through? um, why do people exist? Maybe it's because, of course, I think people exist because, of course, this planet needs people to, well, make friends, to stay alive, even though it's most of us actually, of course, polluting the place with carbon dioxide and all. But that's a very good question. You might need to search that up. I don't even know if you can search it up. Okay, next question is also by MT. So MT and Super Sans well, both. Yeah. Okay, so they both put in a lot of questions. MT says, who is your idol? I think, let's see, when I found out about Sonic, I said, oh, my idol's Sonic! I actually have like 3 idols, which is really weird. Bit weird. Number 1 is Sonic, of course. Number 2 is actually my parents, but I count my parents as one idol. But yeah, and number 3, well, it took me a long time, but an idol was actually Too Many Raptors. Because when I saw his videos, I was actually really cheery because I was really happy, and actually it showed me a bit about what reality is, and a bit shows that reality can sometimes be unfair. But yeah, I've actually had reality has had its goes at me. It's had it go at me a lot of times. So yes, how long have you been a Too Many Raptors fan? What did Too Many Raptors change in your life? I think I've been a Too Many Raptors fan for about a few years. I don't know, 2 to 3 years now. I don't know. I never keep count, but I think I've been a Too Many Raptors fan for like 2 to 3 years. The only reason why I haven't watched the Little Nightmares 2 videos is because, well, I'm not really that of a fan of horror games, and the Little Nightmares stuff actually kind of freaks me out. What did Too Many Raptors change on your life? Many things. It taught me about what does Scheiße mean in English. As Scheiße was the German word for something that I'm not gonna say. And of course it's one word, but he still says, but he just says it in German. For most people might not know it, but they do know it. But another thing is that, well, he is definitely a person to look up to. I know that he said, oh, don't be like me. Don't say you want to be like Too Many Raptors and all. But I gotta say, I feel that Raptors has done a lot of brilliant things in his life. And I feel when of course and all his videos are fantastic, and when I first watched him, it brought me so much cheer, especially in the videos when Raptors was still doing Shadow, well, videos with Shadow, because when I first watched a video with about him, when, well, it was actually when he was still doing a video with Shadow, and it was actually the Super Mario Maker video, and I was like laughing so much I nearly peed myself. I was like and I was just laughing so much, and I was like, subscribe, turn notifications, love this guy. And so yes, really like Too Many Raptors. He is definitely both the Phantom of reality, but also the Phantom of making people laugh their butts off. So yeah, fun. Here's the next question from MT. Do you believe in ghosts? Maybe. I think, okay, so there's both yes and no. Because to be honest, I do in a way, but in a way I do and I don't. So I don't know. How many games have you played? What are you planning to do in the future? Also, did you know that Sans can do Oh my goodness, how many Sans questions does he put in? Okay, good. Okay, just to say these are the final like two. These are the final few questions, but as they're both by MC and Sans, and look, that's the end of it so far. How many games have you played? I think over 100. Yes, I played over 100 games. Because I feel now I've played nearly like over 100 to 200 games. Because I have played since the PS2. I've been on the PS2, PS3, PS4, on the PC. I feel I've maybe done like over like 200 games. I feel like 100 to 200, but I feel I've done more than that. I feel I've done like nearly 300. But I don't know. I might need to count that up. I'm gonna say like 100 to 200 games. I don't know. What are you planning to do in the future? I think I've already answered that earlier when I said something about what's he planning to do next. What game are you planning to do next? Full Words I would love to see on the channel. Is one. That's one game. Minecraft is another. And there are also a bunch of other games. F1 is definitely one. There's more F1 games coming in the future. And yes, so also, did you know that Sans can do magic? No, I did not know that. Thank you for telling me though. Okay, final one. Most iconic question on the Too Many Raptors YouTube channel when he did the personality quizzes. What is your favorite color combo? Favorite color combo? You guys might not know this, but you will, of course, when I reveal what I look like. It is actually red and blue. And that is, of course, what I actually look like in my hedgehog form, and I will show you that hopefully in the future. And that is it. That is all the questions from both WhatsApp and Discord. This is mainly Discord, but thank you guys so much for putting in your questions. I'm just gonna zoom out, just to, because I have to zoom in 200, so I didn't spoil any questions. But look at this. Look how many. Look how many. This was a lot of questions. See, that was a lot of questions, and you can probably see that, yes, I'm in a lot of servers. But yeah, if you want to, of course, be a part of any of the servers I'm in, please do, because all these servers are brilliant, like Raptors there, there's mine, including, there's a whole bunch of other ones, and so yeah, including, please sub to all of the guys, please sub to all of the people who have servers, like, please sub to Ty, please sub to the future Saber, Silver. There's now 2 silvers, I think. 2 or 3 silvers. Also, go and sub to the Zelo Cave. And the Sega Scourge. And Groovy. Or Grooky. I don't know how to say his name. T182. Raptors. Myself. All the Sonic channel community. Sonic Outer community. Also go and sub to all the guys here, like Sonic and the Sonic and Knuckles show people. Also, please play all these games, all the F1 games, Star Battlefront, Apex, Fortnite, Among Us, Kingdom of Hearts. And I'm just going for every single server, just tell you to sub to all of them. And also, please go and sub to Jetty, Slogo, Craner, Dino, even though I've never watched any of his videos, and Ali A. And including also, please guys, go and sub to the Sonic show. He puts up very, very, very important Sonic stuff. And also please go and sub to Dark Sonic Gamer. And please also sub to myself, and including Jen. Go and sub to Jen. Go and sub to MT, also known as Bloody Rose, and including please also go and sub to Super Sans. And that, I think that is like the most. This is gonna be like the video I've said sub to most, including please go and sub to Fantasy World as well. And so yes, this is the end of the Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching. And please turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video from me, with the subscribe button active and including the like button. So please like, subscribe for more. I have been Magic Blood the Hedgehog, telling you my answers to your amazing questions. And I'll see you guys next time for the next gaming video. Goodbye.